Hi, welcome back. And yeah, now I'm in the kitchen doing a bit of cleaning up and stuff like that. Now, next part, I want to talk about what actually motivated that 2018, 2019 body transformation and why I think that we should really not let it get to that point before things happen. So, sometime around end of 2017, I had gone to the doctor for a checkup because I had applied for a job somewhere and they needed medical fitness certificate. So I went to my doctor and he said everything was fine. But he was a bit worried because he actually came to the waiting room and passed me. He knew me before and I had not been there for a while, and he was so shocked to see how big I had gotten. And he just told me, let's just check. This is not part of what they need us to check, but let's just check your blood sugar and things like that because you actually sound out of breath just walking from the waiting room to the doctor's office. And I was like, yeah, I'm a bit tired. I took the stairs and stuff. He's like, yeah, we're on the first floor. You should not be that out of breath at your age. I was like, okay. So we went and he checked my blood sugar and he was like, what did you eat for breakfast? I told him, and he's like, what time was that? I told him, and he was like, okay, I will need you to come back tomorrow. Don't take anything for breakfast and just come. I was like, okay. So he was like, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might be pre-diabetic, or you might have type 2 diabetes. And I was like, no, we are not doing diabetes. I'm not doing that. And so I went and I was tested and I was found to be pre-diabetic. So that was in 2017. And to me, it was pre-diabetes. So yeah, nothing to worry about, right? Then he kind of tried to put me on a diet. I told me, listen, you can handle this. All you need to do is just watch what you eat and just be careful. Do a bit of walking. He didn't even tell me go to the gym. Just do a bit of walking. So then in 2018, I started a new job and I was like, okay, maybe I should just start taking care of myself. Uh, I kind of didn't do it, and then somewhere towards the middle of 2018, I got a bit. I was getting a bit dizzy, so I went to um, the doctor, and he told me, "Oh, yeah, you certainly have type 2 diabetes, and I can see that you did not follow up when I told you to come for a follow up." I'm like, "Yeah, but I just thought that." This is like, okay, listen, I don't know why you don't want to confront this, but you need to actually start taking care of yourself. You need to start eating well. For him, he was like, "This is 100% a nutrition problem. You do not even need to work out as much as you think you need to work out. All you need is to just stop eating a lot of crap." And he gave me a list of how much sugar. He actually gave me a chart of how much sugar is in everything. And so how much sugar is in bread, how much. And I'm thinking, wow, I sit down for lunch and eat a sandwich with a soda. I might as well just take sugar and drink it. And I it was just so much, it was just way too much information, and I think that is what shocked me, the fact that I can actually this can actually happen. So I started taking the medication, and he told me that, yeah, you really need to do this. So that's why, I mean, I didn't trust him that just nutrition can help, and I was so scared of the fact that I was a mother and I was just going to let my child down just like that. And it scared me so much that I decided, okay, fine, I'm going to watch what I eat, but I'm also going to work out. I don't care what it takes, I'm going to lose this weight. And I didn't want to take the risk. So that's how that fanatical going to the gym started. And yeah, so I started doing that. And I remember sometimes I used to actually serve myself, because one thing I absolutely loved was cornflakes. So I used to sometimes put cornflakes in a bowl and I just look at it and pour it out. And to an extent that I stopped buying because, well, I mean, I already had quite a lot in the house because I do bulk shopping. It's cheaper. We'll talk about that aspect of finances later because I'm an impulse buyer. So when I go to the supermarket, I'd rather go once and buy a lot of things or order a lot of things than go every day to buy tiny things, because I will go there to buy soap. I will come out with soap and tissue and stuff that I don't even need immediately. Whereas when I buy in bulk, because it's a lot of money, I will only buy stuff that I need immediately. So that kind of works for me. That's one of my saving tips. Anyway, so little by little, I kind of learned to. And one of the other advantages that came out of the working out was I started being a bit more happy. Well, later I learned that there's a happy hormone that you get when you work out. But yeah, I started kind of being a bit happier. I was less tired. I actually started enjoying it. I totally started enjoying um the weight loss journey, and I think especially when I started seeing results and when people started noticing the results, I got very, very happy about it. It was just such a relief to be able to walk around and feel good. Now, I also have a condition known as PCOS. So it's polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I it kind of makes weight loss a bit hard. Well, aside from all the other nice fancy things like excessive hair and stuff like that, but I also do. It does make weight loss a bit hard. So I kind of have to work a little bit extra hard for me than than I would under normal circumstances. I don't know why this was not a problem when I was younger. I did ask the gynecologist that, and he told me that it probably was. You just had a different lifestyle back then compared to what you have now. But if you can try and experiment and do exactly what you used to do back then and see if that helps. And I guess it's true. I used to move a bit more, for sure. I was not Netflix and chilling, so yeah. Um. Anyway, so I think for me, what motivates me the most is the fact that um I do get a bit panicked when there's illness involved, and I value my life basically, and I would love to have something out. And my son has just messed up with my lighting. AJ, please switch it off. So that's it for this installment. And once I nah, once I finish it, once I finish washing my dishes, I'll do the next installment. And I think the next installment we can now talk about the money aspect of it.